Automotive service work requires a great variety of tools. Proper tools must use properly that enable us to do a job with safety, speed and efficiency. There are 4 types of basic hand tools: striking, turning, gripping and cutting tools. Striking tools: hammer, a hand tool used for striking. Ball peen hammer, a ball peen or ball peen hammer, also known as a machinist's hammer, is a type of peening hammer used in metalworking. It has 2 heads, one flat and the other, called the peen, rounded, rawhide, plastic, brass, rubber, hammers, to strike easily marred surfaces. Turning tools: screwdrivers. Screwdrivers are made in a variety of sizes, shapes, and special purpose designs. The most common type has a single flat blade for driving screws with slotted heads, Torx head, and Phillips head screwdrivers. Always select a screwdriver of the proper type and size for the job. When using a single blade screwdriver, the blade should completely fill the screw slit. This helps prevent damage to the screw head. Wrenches.
A wrenches is a long-handled tool with fixed or adjustable jaws. You use a wrench to turn bolts, nuts, and screws. There are different types of wrenches. Open-end wrench. The open-end wrench usually has the jaw opening at 15-degree angle to the handle. An open-end wrench has a different size on each end. Make sure the wrench fits snugly against the flats. These are the sides of a nut or bolt. Box wrench. The box wrench opening surrounds or boxes in the nut or bolt head. The advantage is that the box will seldom slip off. The most common box wrench had 12 notches or points in the head. The box wrench has different size openings on each end. Combination wrench. The combination wrench has a box on one end and an open end on the other. The 2 ends are usually the same size. Flare nut wrench. A flare nut wrench is a special type of combination or box end wrench. It is used to attach or loosen a flare nut or tubing nut. The ends of the flare nut wrench are thicker than on other wrenches. This helps prevent slipping and rounding off the points on soft metal tube fittings. Adjustable wrench. An adjustable wrench has a movable jaw that you adjust to fit nuts and bolts heads of various sizes. Adjustable wrenches are normally used only when applying relatively light torque. Socket wrench. Socket wrenches are the most widely used tools in the shop. They are like box wrenches except that the head, or socket, is detachable from the handle. You assemble the socket wrench you need from the socket set in your toolbox. Torque wrench. A torque wrench is basically a special handle for a socket. An indicator on the torque wrench measures the torque or twisting force. To use the torque wrench, attach the proper socket. Place the socket on the nut or bolt head. Then pull on the wrench handle. When the torque wrench indicates the specified torque, the bolt or nut is properly tightened. Gripping tools. Examples are pliers. Pliers are hand tools with a pair of adjustable pivoted jaws for cutting or gripping. There are many and sizes of pliers. Combination slip joint pliers may have cutting edges at the back of the jaws for wire cutting. Tongue and groove pliers, such as channellock pliers, have the tongues or lands on one jaw. Locking pliers, such as vice grip pliers, have locking jaws. This makes them useful as pliers, wrenches, clamps, and small vices. Pullers. Pullers remove parts assembled with an interference fit. This includes removing gears and hubs from shafts, and pushings from blind holes. Cutting tools. Cutting tools remove metal. They include chisels, hacksaw, files, punches. Chisel. The chisel is a cutting tool with a single cutting edge. There are various sizes and shapes of chisels. Hacksaw. A hacksaw is basically an adjustable metal frame that holds a steel saw blade. Files. Files are used for cutting and shaping metal. They have many cutting edges or teeth. Punches. Punches are used to knock out rivets and pins. They also align parts for assembly. To remove a rivet, grind off the rivet head, or cut it off with the chisel. Then use the starting punch and pin punch. So those are the 4 different types of shop hand tools in automotive: striking, turning, gripping, and cutting tools.